crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, over here. That. And that. Over here. I guess I'm live. Oh, go figure. I'm not even ready. I don't have my entry music. Damn it, every hero needs entry music. I don't want to be my hero, but I'm working on new software this morning. Cue the music. Let me see. My mic on. They changed everything. I got to get used to the new system. Cue the music. Cue the music. Sound team, where the hell are they at? I think I'm live. I can't tell. This is weird. It's weird how it's working out. It says something. Somebody did. Hang on. Let me check there. Check over here at my page. I'll figure it out. Oh, I am live. Damn it, I'm live. Hey, we live. We live. They changed the software on me. All right, there we go. We are live. Okay. So there we go. Comments there. It's weird. Yeah, they changed everything. Yep, YouTube looks live too. Actually, this might work better. Go on, Cloud, with your bad self. Go on, Cloud. All right. And we'll stick it out on VK also. Oh, this might be kind of slick. Every now and then, innovation might be the way. Might be the way. Just might be the way. Damn it. I'm feeling good. Unbreakable. He's alive. Damn it. He's live. Damn it. They changed the software. They changed all the software. I'm live. Okay. I'm happy. I'm getting excited. Hang on now. I'm getting excited. Getting excited. Sometimes they do things right and it works. I look a little red, but sometimes they do stuff right. They do stuff right. Can y'all hear me? Hang on. Wait, man. Hang on. I'm getting too excited. I don't see no comments over here. Hold on. I don't see no comments right here. So I know I'm live because I can see y'all monkeys over there. 98%. I don't see the comments over here. So something's still kind of funky. And YouTube looks like it's live. They changed the software. Let's see if this is going to work out this morning. I don't see any comments there. It's a heart. I think that means this might work out. We're going to talk monkeys today, y'all. We're going to talk monkey jobs. Monkey jobs today that done made a who monkey. Let me see. Yep, YouTube is working. Boom. Go on, Brother Gustin. But I don't see nobody over here. I see y'all talking over there on Facebook, but it ain't showing up there. I don't know what's going on. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out because if I can just start pressing buttons instead of doing all the crazy stuff I got to do each morning to get the live stream up, I'll be happy with that. All right, so YouTube is good, but I'm still not seeing the Facebook comments. Anybody, while we wait, I'm talking about jobs today. Talk about jobs. Some jobs. What is a job? What the hell is a job? Because everybody want more jobs and they want guaranteed income for the jobs and they want guaranteed jobs. What is a job? What is a job? While I try to figure out why in the hell the comments ain't coming in. All right, let's try to re-log in on the Facebook comment side. Good morning. I'm seeing y'all coming in. Good. It's gonna give a minute for people to come in there. Stacy and Eckham and Celia. Ty was up early this morning fussing on the thread. We're talking about jobs. Eileen, Marjorie, good morning. Dale. If you oppose guns, don't trust the FBI. You're a moron. Sorry, just had to get that out. I've been holding that all night. Yeah, that's kind of funny, isn't it? That's kind of funny. But we don't do the math. We don't do 2 and 2 and shoot. Brother Trump done said something about the FBI, didn't he? What did he say? He said something about we're gonna give the FBI everything it needs to find those domestic terrorists. You better not fall in that category. That's all I'm saying. That don't sound like it's fighting the deep state to me. To me, that sounded like President Trump. If he was doing that, he was gonna give Congress a key. Just give the FBI the key to Congress. That's all they need, a key to congressional chambers. You're gonna solve a whole lot of problems. You can get most of the domestic terrorists. You can't get all of them. You can get most of them. Going to get them Congress and start with the people wearing white. Now, I didn't say start with the people in white. I said start with the people wearing white. All right, hang on, wait, let me see. I'm running my mouth. I'm not even saying. All right, let me see if I log back in, if that'll bring the comments in. and then we can roll with it. Ah, dang it. I hate it when this thing happens. They're always doing something to me. It's too much security. I got all excited. I thought this was some good innovation. I'm not so sure now. Hang on. Then again, it could be a monkey problem. Could just be a monkey problem. This monkey's trying to figure it out. All right, no. It changed all my software, so I'm trying to sort out. Trying to sort everything out. Nope. Still don't see the comments. Hang on. So what y'all think? We need jobs? We need some more jobs? Boom, boom. Boom, 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 doom, 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 doom. Oh, people coming in. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Come on, I want my comments to work. Can we have one day and everything works out right? What's today? 7th. No. I'm not seeing what I need to. Dang it. Dang. Dang-a-lang. Jang-a-lang from the movie Life. No, that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. All right, let's try that again. Come on, can we get some comment today? Sure. Okay. Let's try it this way. Anybody at their job today? Oh, good morning, animal. Any government that fears guns in the hands of citizens should look at it as if they're planning something. Those citizens are gonna need guns. Well, Augustine, I hope not. But I think history is on the side of your comment. Anytime they're trying to take them from you. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Anytime they're trying to take them from you, that means they're up to something. Always up to something. They're always up to something. So I don't believe in leaders anymore. I don't believe in governments. I don't believe in none of that. All right, I think are we good? I don't believe in leaders. I don't believe in governments. I don't believe in governing. I don't believe in telling people what to do. I don't believe in any of that stuff. Damn sure don't believe in governments keeping pentagons and militaries and citizens can't even have a knife. I don't believe in governments having 5G so they can see everything that you're up to and you don't even know who runs your government. I don't believe in none of that. That sounds crazy to me. All right, this is a delayed start this morning because I was trying to get all my stuff lined up. That was what I was looking for. Come on now, we're almost there. Come on. Let me go back out of this. Is that King Kong? Well, King Kong is good at some things, and humans are good at other things. I have a theory. Okay, so we should be good. What's going on? How come something ain't working? Come on, I want the Facebook comments with the YouTube comments. Can we have one? What movie was that? Can we have one day where nobody gets shot? Movie quote. What movie was that from? All right, I'm trying to log in my phone number. I can't say it. So videos calling. I don't even like the telephone. I hate telephones. I hate telephones at all. People say, why don't you answer? Because I don't like telephones. We have text messaging. Go with the new technology. All right, there we go. Let's see if it comes again. That didn't sound right. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Yes. All the yeses. Come on, you can do it. You can get it up. Come on, Viagra on the security. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Facebook. Come on. She's still choking. She's choking. She's choking. Come on. You can do it. I still don't see the comments. It's just thinking about it. It's about 20, about 20 people here. We're about to really get started anyway. I don't want to do the backup method for comments. I don't want to do that. I got another idea. Try another way. No, I don't want that. I thought it was going to be a smooth start. I was getting all excited. This is why you can't get excited. You can't get excited till it actually does what it's supposed to. You can't get excited. I want Facebook comments on the thingy thing. Let's try this another way. Try it another way. That. That's a part of today's conversation is automation and technology and moving forward in technology. And what is a job? And the way my mind works, a job is a problem that needed to be solved. And nothing else could solve the problem. So you put a human in the place to solve that problem. But then the human has to use the job to make money. So you got to keep the problem. That's what I'm going to talk about. Making slavery sustainable, forgetting that jobs are problems. You shouldn't want them. You damn sure shouldn't want to keep them. So invite your jobber friends. Anybody ever tell you to get a career? All the people in your career, you should invite them. This might make a few people upset. All right, it's not doing what I want. Yeah, it's not doing what I want. So we just might have YouTube comments on the screen. I just have to look at Facebook comments over here and read them out loud. Or we'll start a discussion and we'll come back to it. All right. Close that out. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Apologies for the comments over there. You can get your comment on the screen on YouTube. All right. Flip the music. Let me bring up my Facebook comments over here. Boom, 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 and boom. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. It looks like we're on VK also. Okay. Well, software is slick, all except for that one problem. I'll get that sorted. I'll get it sorted. All right. That's it. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm not red. I look a little green, red. Got changed the hues. How y'all doing this morning? King Kong, Big Monkey. What the hell am I talking about? What the hell am I talking about? Job is problem. Right? A job is a problem, right? A job is literally a problem we don't want. And so someone pays you to solve, right? You do the job. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it, but you do it. And why do you do it? Because they put humans over here, they put survival over here, life, and they put money in between. So in order to live, you have to do a job to solve a problem, but you don't actually want to solve the problem, because if you solve the problem, what does that mean? You lose your job, which means you lose your life, or you go to prison. So they basically made an economy on problems. Right? A job is a problem. It's not, you shouldn't be making a job into a career. That's stupid. We have technology and innovation. And this is what I was thinking. It's like part of the reason I left the whole automation and robotics industry, because I felt bad. I'd be honest with you, I felt bad. I felt bad because I was writing software, putting Americans out of jobs. Jobs. I thought it was the right thing to do. I was an innovation engineer. My team would come up with solutions and solve problems so the humans didn't have to. You would think you'd get claps and cheers for damn hell no, you get guns and lynching for that. They don't want you to solve their problem. Like you ever meet somebody in the workspace and they don't like to do anything? They're just lazy and playing solitaire. Remember the solitaire apocalypse? What was that? When did solitaire start? 96, 97, whenever they created solitaire. And on the computer, when you went to work, it had a little section called games, and your IT department didn't know how to take it off yet, so you could play solitaire because you don't want to solve the problem. We don't think of jobs as a problem, and it is a problem. To innovators, right, to my industry or my old industry, the industry I had to leave because I was writing people out of jobs so corporations could have money, more money, a job is a problem. But I had to leave, and the reason why I had to leave mostly is because we're not ready. I was ready. My industry is ready. Automation and robotics are ready. We're building. Did you see the 3D printed a Ferrari? Right? We can automate anything. What we were waiting for was learning software. We now got that, people. We can free all of you angry, miserable, psychotropic, drug-taking, depression, drug-popping, drinking, cheating on your wife, monkeys. All right, y'all didn't like that. You didn't like it. But hey, when I say monkey, what am I talking about? I'm talking about 98% of us came from something that China just put 98% back with. The monkey. China just got news came out last week. China made a monkey, and they finally admitted we made a monkey hybrid zygote or something like that. The zygote, the little one. The little one didn't pop out the womb yet, but that's a lie. That's always a lie. First of all, if China said they made a monkey zygote, that means they got a monkey walking around with the ligament strength, muscle, fiber strength of a monkey, of a gorilla. In fact, where is my monkey at? Where's the old, remember the fake news monkey? Where the monkey at? And if you believe that China just made a monkey zygote, you're a fool. If you believe that China does anything before America run by the Rothschilds, you're a fool. The Rothschilds run America. They own all the technology, they own the military industrial complex because they own the central banking. There's no such thing as America. It's been gone long ago. This was the fake news monkey. And so why in the world would they want to make a monkey? How does that make any damn sense? We got the humans that dumb as a bag of bricks and they want slavery and they want to keep forced labor. They want to keep all the problems in their world. You notice how innovation goes to the wealthy first, goes to the elite, doesn't come to y'all. You see how they engineered that? Like you fight to keep the problems in the poor sectors of the upper, middle, and lower class. In the elite, they get everything first. They get all the longevity pills. They get all the things that make the Viagra do the thing, and they get all the best cars, the fastest airplanes. They get all the safest technology, and you get what's later because you're still stuck in a class of people who are cheering for sustainable problems because they like jobs, because the people in the elite put money in between you and survival. And you don't even get it. You don't even get it. Most people don't get it. They still see it like they're born into these birth struggles and they just run with it. And it's just, it's so much. It's like, maybe Ty can help me out. Ty, we got to do a stream together again. It's just so much in my head because when you really start to see the code of the matrix, you're just like, whoa. And I just go plant seeds, man. I plant seeds all day. Because you literally have people who hate slavery fighting to keep slavery. You have people who hate guns fighting to have more guns put in their face. You have people who don't have enough money continue to vote for a society that refuses to print enough money so they can have money. Like these are their problems. But why do they want to make the monkey? Putting it all together in this matrix of a mind screw. Well, hang on. Let me see if I can find a picture of a gorilla. Look at King Kong. Does King Kong look happy? Does he look like he's having a good day? Let me show you something. Here's the problem with monkeys. Look at this. I want to find a gorilla face. Look at this. All right, there you go. There, look at that. Oh, isn't he cute? That's a face only a mama can love. Look at that. Right there. All right. Why would they make monkeys? No, I can't. It's 10, 11, some arrows and something. That's a copyright stuff. I can't show that. So we'll go back to Godzilla. Let's go back. The little picture's good enough. Does he look happy? Look like he's having a good day? Does he look compliant? Does he look like he give consent to getting your coffee? Hell no. But see, the thing about gorillas, the thing about monkeys is they got that muscle strength. They have the tendon strength in their muscles where they can lift far beyond what humans and their muscle strength can. So this is the issue. See, the good thing about humans is you got a brain, you know, and you're compliant. You'll go along with slavery and you'll fight for slavery. You will fight for more jobs, more problems. You will fight for industries where the literal monstrosities that make money on problems, making more problems. And you got the other side that's fighting for guaranteed pay for keeping problems, guaranteed problems and guaranteed pay for keeping problems. But look at the monkey. See, we got a bunch of really not stupid, but naive and gullible people who don't understand innovation and technology and why it's always used for the elite and never for you. The monkey, yeah, he's not interested in that. See, a monkey, you can do anything you want. Eventually, that chimp is going to flip on you. You can try to make it a slave, but it's not going to do what the Americans do. It's not going to embrace and love slavery and oppression and keep voting for it. That monkey's eventually going to flip and kill its master. You can't have a monkey brain. So the elite have always been trying to figure out, how do you put the mind of a slave, the slave mind, the American mind, British mind too, and the rest of them, anybody locked in this Rothschild nonsense still voting for it. How do you get the monkey strength, the monkey form, the monkey muscles to solve problems and do jobs and lift things and build buildings? Put the dumb brain from the 98% monkey on top, the one that loves slavery. So they always been trying to make you monkeys. And it to a degree, it's not even an analogy, right? Because what is a robot, right? What is a robot, and why are they trying to make you cyborgs? Because they want your brain that's happy with slavery, and they want it in the body of a robot. Same deal. You can solve a lot of problems with a slave that loves slavery. Doesn't sound good, but this is what I'm saying. This is why you don't want jobs becoming careers. A job is literally a problem in our society that we need to solve and get the hell rid of it. And we never had the ability to take robotics and learning software, put it together to get you out of your job. We now have that, where a job shouldn't exist. It's the stupidest thing on the planet. All right, that's what I was thinking about this morning. I'm gonna try one more time to get the Facebook comments here, and I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get your comment on. I try to read comments and talk through, but I kind of got to think while I do this. But we have an issue. We got Houston. We got a problem. We got a big problem. We got too many people who are born in these struggles. And that's the last thing I'm going to say. I was thinking this morning, I posted something, try to spark a little bit of discussion. And that is, we've got, something didn't change. Hang on. What is your purpose here? What is your purpose? Hey, I thought about that. What is your purpose? Why are you here on the earth? Are you here because you were doing something for your species? Are you here because you're leaving something for the next generation? Like, why are you even here? I hated how people ask you, what do you do for a living? And people respond with what they do for slavery. That's just ridiculous. The mind of a slave. Like, why are you here? Are you here just sucking up some oxygen with them nostrils and eating up our food and dropping nitrates? Are you actually here trying to do something? That's what I think passion is. I don't think your passion is your job. Don't mistake. You can take your passion and do that for slavery and forced labor for money. You can do that. That's not why you're here. That's survival. It's like Sad's guru talks about. You got these 5 senses. The only purpose for these 5 senses is survival. When are we going to be smart enough to thrive, to at least want to thrive? We don't have people who want to thrive. They are literally fighting for more jobs and guaranteed income and guaranteed jobs, guaranteed problems, instead of thriving. And it's insane. It is insane. All right. Keeping people alive. Right, Lori, and we shouldn't be still in 2019 struggling to keep people alive. Why would we? That's stupid. You don't want to struggle to keep people alive. By this time, we should be thriving. But we can't thrive because all these people are locked up into keeping survival going. Survival of the fittest models, this crony capitalism, and to a degree it is capitalism, right? Or even socialism, working for the elite, guaranteed work and sharing. That's stupid. Robots do that. Both of the systems are outdated. We should be far past trying to survive. Stop using your 5 senses. There are other senses. There's that 6th sense. All right, I tried to log in, and it didn't work for me. I'm gonna try to work on this in the background. Let me see in the comments. Let me see. People don't see this because they're too divided in hate. Yeah, they are, Angela. Yeah, they are. But how do you tell somebody? Like, how do you get them to realize that they're hate cheerleaders? They don't see that. They don't see that. They think that they're cheering a political party. They think that they're. I was gonna post something and I decided not to. I deleted it. I'll be honest with you. Half the stuff that I think about, I never post. It's probably actually more than that. I type it all the way out. I got my thought, and I'll just hit save to draft. I won't even post it. Like, because I'm so sick of this all of the Donald Trump stuff. Like, it's just stupid. We gotta get him out. We gotta get him out. And I'm just like, you realize he's a side effect. We all agreed on that. Didn't we agree on that? Does anybody disagree with that? Do we agree that Trump is a side effect of this system? Just how mass shooters are, whether you like him or not. He became what he became because he was born in where he was, and he picked up that struggle. But we're supposed to be beyond that. So if somebody comes to you, and this is in the big pharmaceutical model, and they say we need to fight the side effects, we need to what does that call it? Impeaching the side effect. We need to focus on the side effect. Blue, no matter who. We need to just get the side effect. Is that someone trying to make money selling you a drug, treating a side effect to keep the problem because they have a career? They're like big pharma and they make money on dis-ease, not cures. Is anybody processing that? I was going to post it, but I decided not to because I get tired of it. Like, I don't even want to mention the names of presidents and congressmen anymore. It's just stupid. The other side made a sustainable industry like big pharma, getting you to fight side effects to keep the problem. The problem, genociding children, blowing up nations and killing and murder and sex trafficking and slavery and keeping you working. They want to keep that going. That's why they get you. That's why they got them after Obama. And that's why I got you after Trump. They have the perfect model. They have the perfect monkey. Perfect monkey, except for y'all weak. Y'all don't eat good, then you don't exercise. You can't lift the things that monkeys do. And all the elites want is slaves that are very strong, that'll do anything they want. Then once they have that, they'll get rid of you. And it is a shame, Angela. It is a shame. It's almost depressing. You know, and one of the things that Ty and I were talking about that earlier. I mean, one of the things that the reason that we have this problem is birth. Like, I'm talking about birth a lot of times. Like, so I was asking, what keeps it here is your birth, right? We love to blame ourselves and blame other people for where they were born and what they had to put up with, which made them what they are. And we suck at solving problems. I don't suck. I'm sorry. I'm blow my horn. It's my industry, not me. My industry. We don't suck at solving problems. We know how to go down to the root cause of a problem and fix it. But unfortunately, the majority of the mass population have no idea how to do root cause analysis and solve problems. And so it makes the problems a part of a sustainable model of enslaving all people. So, but you're born to a certain place. It's like the mass shooter. They're still blaming whatever the hell he went through, or she, because I don't know, or them. I still actually don't know what happened. I didn't even look. I still haven't watched one bit of news about it because I already know what happened, and I care, but I don't care. I care about the people that were hurt. I care about the families that were hurt. And because I care about them, I refuse to engage in ignorant dialogue. You see what I'm saying? I refuse to engage. So I don't even know what happened. But I know somebody was raised in a nation that was bought by central banking, that population, and the government has become an amazing model for creating mental illness. So mental illness runs free. Nobody cares. They only care about their problem job. They want more of them. They want more so they can buy a Ferrari eventually one day. And you got a kid, I think it was a kid actually, who just 3D printed a Ferrari. Boggles my mind. All right, I'm still trying to get the comments on. I'm freezing up. Yeah, I might be freezing up because I'm logging in the background. Ohio turned down legal cannabis. Why? Well, Jennifer, the same reason. I think that they want people with, to have that appearance that there's some real fight for freedom. Like Ohio wants to give their people cannabis, and they don't want to do that. Why in the hell would the Ohio government want to give their people cannabis? That makes no sense. All they want to do is they want to control what the federal government controls. You know what I mean? Like they want to take that model because the federal government was so successful with it, selling out to people with that treason where they can keep them from their Bill of Rights and growing medicine that it's not even medicine. It's actually food. It's lettuce. We literally have been eating this since birth. They just want that money. That's it. And I don't blame them. I don't blame the states one bit. I don't blame the states one bit because we're okay with it. We're okay with the federal government raping us. And of course, we're going to be okay with the local government doing that too. All right, try this one more time. So it doesn't surprise me, and people will keep fighting because they think that all of this is real, and I don't think it's real. I think we don't stand on core principles, which is you don't get to control what somebody else eats. You don't get to control what seeds they put in the ground and what they need to make them deal with the oppression that you levy on them through this false, artificial, scarce society. So that's not surprising to me. It's annoying to me, but it's not surprising. If people won't stand up for themselves and their neighbors, they're out there still trying to take their neighbors' guns. And of course, their neighbors are going to try to take their cannabis in there and tell them and control their garden and what they can plant and grow. That's why I think the only way to solve the earth, the only way to save the human race, they asked that question this morning. The only way to save the human race is sovereignty. Respect your neighbor, whether you like what they do or they don't. They're on their land, they're doing their thing, it's their body, and it's not your business. All right. Reason for problems. Sociopaths and psychopaths in leadership, roles asserting authority and manipulating the citizenry in clever and sinister ways, playing upon our weaknesses. Absolutely, Ron. Absolutely. 100% agree. Totally agree. There's no question that the people in government are sociopaths and psychopaths, because who would want to actually rule you? Who would want to lead you? And if the people vote for you, then I don't blame them. Then they should want to rule you. If people want to be led, if they want to keep outsourcing, their strengths, they want to keep outsourcing being an adult to leaders, then yeah, that's the right thing. That's supposed to happen. They should actually go about it that way. And if they're psychopaths and sociopaths, then we will get whatever they give us. So I'm frozen like Elsa. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna give up on the comments. I'm gonna give up on the comments because I think that's what's happened. Is when I'm trying to get the comments in, y'all say it's frozen. So I'm gonna give up on that, and I'll put that out at a later time. We'll go with YouTube comments today. I can read the Facebook comments right here. There we go. Looks like people logged out to come back in. All right, we're gonna go all YouTube comments today. All right, except for I'm gonna read over here. So, but this is what I see. They're always trying to make these human monkeys and robots because that's what the elite want. They just want a slave force. That's all they need. They just want a group of slaves to do their bidding. And when they get tired of humanity, they get sick of humanity, then they move on. All right, so hang on a second. I'm closing everything I can to prevent the freeze problem. There we go. I'm for new technology, not for harming people with it. Exactly, Angela. And this is so you see what I see, right? Like, did you work in IT? That's what I saw. Like, our job was to fix problems. We want to free the human race from being forced to do labor. And the only way we can do that is if they actually let us create software and robotics and automation that get people out of work. But the people don't want to be out of work. And it's crazy to me. That's why I stopped. Like, we have to evolve first. I guess we don't have a system where the people aren't sentient enough to understand that the job is a problem. You shouldn't have that. You shouldn't have police handing out speeding tickets. You know how stupid that is? There are kids getting raped somewhere right now. You need to send the kids who want to be heroes and became police officers to go save them, not handing out some damn speeding tickets. One, you got self-driving cars that could be perfected if we weren't busy perfecting a drone to bomb people 3,000 miles away. But also, you got cameras on every corner. We have technology and innovation that solved all of these problems long ago. Like, what are the important jobs? Does anybody here have an important job that we haven't already solved? That's what I want to know. Who's got an important job? Like, the majority of jobs in our society are for the financial sector and for government and for problems, right? If you look at your job, is your job based on a side effect of a bad system? Like, look at the pharmaceutical industry. What is the pharmaceutical industry? 80% of the drugs are for side effects for diseases that never used to exist until we had an oligarchy poisoning the water and the food. Your job is a side effect job of a bad model. You don't have an important job. I used to work in that industry. I know. They shouldn't exist. Government, why is government so big? Because government doesn't work. It doesn't work taking away people's constitutional bill of rights to sell them out to lords and kings and pretend like you're governing them, but you're really dominating them with power and rule and force. It doesn't work. It creates a lot of side effect problems, and that creates jobs. So you get department after department after department after department of fools that should be free out skiing on a mountain somewhere or living a human life, living out their passion, providing something beneficial in an efficient society. That's what we're talking about, is efficiency. A big government means it's not efficient. Like, as a manager, I used to get code from these people. Oh, these would be ridiculous lines of code. I know they can solve the problem in 20 lines, and they end up giving me something that's 200. I already know that they don't really understand the problem, that they probably took the problem, put Band-Aid on Band-Aid after Band-Aid after function after sub-function because they had a bad flow. So if your government has a bad flow, yeah, you're going to have a lot of jobs. You're going to have a big government because it's of a bad design. One bad design is taking human freedom. That's a horrible design. You take away people's freedom, they act up. Then you get a prison system, right? You work in a prison system. Is that a good job? Is that a meaningful job? Most people in prison are peaceful. They never hurt anybody, right? But of course, if you create a system that creates a lot of side effect mental illness, now you got jobs. You got psychologists and medications and prison and police and DHS and Homeland Security and FBI and CIA. All of these things are signs of programmers who have no idea how to write code. These are signs of governing people who have no idea how to govern, or their job is not to govern. Their job is to control. You see what I'm saying? Didn't have any sound on VK. Yeah, VK kickback in error. I don't know what that is. I'll stop the stream on VK and restart it and see what happens. This is all new. This is all new. Who is that? And yeah, this is all new. They got a whole new plan. I got a control board now. I can press buttons and it goes live, doesn't go live. We just can't get the Facebook comments working. So I'm gonna put myself out on multiple platforms because they're gonna start deleting me. I thought YouTube got rid of me the other day. They didn't get rid of me. So I'll check it out. But you see what I'm saying? Like, jobs are problems. The vast majority of jobs shouldn't exist. Probably what you're doing right now is you're a patchwork in a dam, and you need to fix the dam. You got a leaky dam. We need to fix the dam, but instead we're creating patchwork all over a dam. And now we have a dam. It looks like a damn pyramid because you got patchwork all over and cracks everywhere. And eventually it's going to blow. And this is the aggression that you have, I think, between the right and left over jobs and income and money. This is about to blow. The whole dam is about to blow the hell up and flood everybody out. And this is by design. It's not a problem. They knew this wasn't going to work. That's why they keep stitching on problems on top of problems. That's why you got 500,000 laws, right? If you got 500,000 laws, that's a hint that they have no idea how to write a law, or they're not writing law for your sake. And they're writing more laws and more laws and more laws, and they're literally doing what a job is. They're creating jobs out of problems they don't want to solve. And so just how you don't want to solve your problem, that you have a job and a career and you need to be off doing your passion somewhere, and maybe that's it, but you shouldn't be doing it for income. Just the way you don't want that problem solved, they don't want their problems solved. They don't want those laws solved. They don't want drugs solved. They don't want none of that solved. They don't want violence and aggression and mass shooting. The problem is the money. They need the money. So they got to keep the problem. Industries, politicians, people, the whole model, the whole thing has to go. All jobs can be done by AI and robotics. Thank you, Rebecca. We could have freed everybody a long time ago. That's why I talk about freedom. I talk about freedom and liberty. I have no interest in politics. Like somebody said before, it's like the politics isn't there to solve problems. It's there to put more patchwork laws on the problems, to make more jobs, to make us more unsustainable. That's why we have a pledge of allegiance and a flag, and you tell kids, vote, 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 vote. Why? Because it makes an unsustainable government model sustainable. You can sustain something unsustainable until the dam blows and you kill millions of people, if not billions, in a world war or mass starvation from a currency collapse, by getting people, slave-minded people, to keep doing what they were programmed and indoctrinated to do as kids. Govern means control, right, Gaia? This is why I'm not into control. I have no interest in controlling anybody. It's stupid. I evolved beyond it, but other people are still trying to control other people. And that's why you have a left and a right, and Democrats and Republicans, because they think they're right. They think they're correct. They think that they tell other people what to do. They just want to control. They don't want to end the system. They just want to make, there you go, Simon. Somebody invited one of their friends. Hey, welcome, friend. How you doing? Angry face. This is what we do. We're not trying to piss you off. It's just these are truthful things. These are truthful things, but you have to take a step back from a 30,000-foot level, get outside of a false birth struggle because you were born in a place and given a struggle based in patching up a system that needs to go away. It's always the people's problem. It always is the people's problem. But they still seem to want to play the game. They do, and I'm guilty of, and so am I, Angela. Because the game is required, right? The game is required. Not only is it indoctrinating deep into all of us, but it's required. We like food. You like to eat, Angela? I like food. Girl, I like food. I like me some water. I like me some food. I like me some coffee. And it's not my fault that there's slaves that made the beans for this coffee, but it is my fault if I don't want to change it, right? So we all live on slavery. None of us are living free of this sick system. You just have people who want to change it and people who don't. I ain't telling me about VK. VK doesn't look like it's giving an error. It looks like it might be up and running again. I erase most of my posts after I read them, my own, and share less of my own. I do, Carrie, all the time. All the time. People are like, you post a lot. It's like, you have no idea. Carrie, Carrie and I used to march together. We used to protest. We used to protest, didn't we, Carrie? We used to get our Sharpies out, man. Did we, girl? We used to get out there and protest children's rights, free the children. And Carrie, that movement is what kind of did this to me. That's when I really started seeing through the matrix and like, the people who are saying they care about children, they don't really care about children. Have you read the laws? And that's why I say Donald Trump ain't done anything different than them. Zero, nothing. He's a side effect. He's a side effect of the system at birth, and you're a side effect of the system because you're supposed to fight him at birth because they gave you an emotional lie to get you to fight so they can keep the system. They don't care about you. They don't care about no caging children. They cage children all damn day. They don't care nothing about it. They drop bombs on children. You think that the people you're going to get children to actually care? And to be honest with you, it's a little, I'll say emotional. Maybe that's the right word. The right word is emotional. It's sick. It's sick. If y'all not watching Orange now, Orange is the New Black, you should be watching it. The last season is amazing. Amazing. They're showing some of like stories of some of the immigrants that they got you turned against. How some people, like in one of the girls' stories, is that she was born in the United States and her mother told her she was a United States citizen and she didn't know. She went to the schools, got the jobs and the health care, paid her taxes, did everything. She was American as everybody else until ICE grabbed her up. She's like, what are you doing? I'm an American citizen. And of course, her mother wouldn't answer the phone. Finally, her mother answered the phone and told her, you're not an American citizen. So she gets deported to a country she didn't even know. And don't sit back and say, oh, well, that's just one case. No, it's not one case. And it's not even about one circumstance. It's about the fact is, are you a human freaking being? Or are you a robot? Are you in a birth struggle with morons? Or are you like trying to save this world, bring some any sort of freedom to the human race? Or do you think you own America? You better talk to the Rothschilds if you think you do. You think you own America? You think Donald Trump is doing anything for America without getting their blessing of central banking? If he were, he would already be talking to JFK. You did what you thought was right. I respect that. Like the people who voted for Obama. They did what they thought was right. Everybody's doing what they thought was right, but everybody was born and given half the information. Everyone was born and only given half struggle. For those of y'all still attacking the Trump voters, shut the hell up. Stop being stupid. Grow the hell up. They're not racist. They're not this. They're just as silly as you are. They were born in a location. They refused to talk to the other side and couldn't see the logic and intelligence in the other people. And so they proceed to do the dumb things and the talking points handed down to them by these two parties that are keeping you all slaves. All right. That's what I'm saying. But they've been trying to do this a long time. And I got to get going. I didn't mean to get on here and rant, flip out. But when you add it all up, you need to stop fighting for jobs. You need to start thinking about your kids. Like, do you want your kids to have a job? Like, think about it. If you know a job is an unsolved problem, do you really want your kids to have a job, a career, lifelong forced labor? Or do you want them to go do the things they love? Progressing the field of dentistry, progressing the field of being a real healer as a doctor without big pharmaceutical influence to just make it sustainable, selling people drugs that make them sick and give them disease that creates more jobs. Do you want your kids to be free or do you want your kids to be you? Do you like your life? Do you love your life? We can do that. And man, I don't know how this happened. This actually became a cry from a robotics engineer to like people. Like, are you really thinking about this? That was the whole purpose of my whole interview. And you think I'm saying anything wrong? Please reach out to your nearest automations or robotics engineer and ask them if this is true. Show them the video. Go ahead and share it. Ask them, is there any job that anybody's doing that we can't do better through learning software and automation? There are none. We can do all of them. You are literally locked into busy work. They made you a slave in busy work your entire life. Useless. Everything you do. Because all they ever want is what China did. They want a slave brain on a monkey body. They want a slave brain on a robotic body. And that's what one of the things that, who was that? I don't know who's Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos working on creating human cyborgs, interfacing the human brain with robotics, with software. And they did that with chess, right? They hooked up 2 or 3 human brains to play chess because they want to get rid of you. They want your compliance. They want your manufactured consent. But AI is probably too good at solving problems. See, AI a turn on. I don't think they really want AI. I think they want a mentally ill eye. They want a slavery eye, but they don't want artificial. They don't want real intelligence. They want something like you. They want something that's either like you or a little bit dumber. That's born in a certain place. It's given programming to be black, to be white, to be left, right, conservative. They want to program it so that it does a job that they don't want to do. They know jobs are problems. Why do you think elite don't work? You think the elite work? No, that's why they tell you to work harder. The elite don't work. They don't do a damn thing. They just sit back and make the money. Keep you fighting with other people so they don't have to work. All right. All right. This was a quick one. I actually got to get going, but I just wanted to put that out there. But tell me what you do. What do you do for a living? And why should we want more jobs? Why should we fight for more jobs? Why should we fight for higher salaries? Why? Because you want to keep slavery. That's the only reason why. The only reason why you want a better condition in your slave situation is because you're a slave locked into a plantation and you don't seem to know that it's a plantation. It's a plantation based in problems and not solving problems. And so when you create an industry like IT that's based in solving problems, And then a few of us start to actually see through the matrix and realize we're not trying to solve problems. We're trying to keep the problems. The whole model is systemically based on keeping the upper, middle, and lower class locked into problems while the elite escape. Tell me I'm wrong. I'd love to hear I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Tell me why I should go vote. Please tell me. I want to know. I want to know why I should go vote for my enslavement. I want to know why I should go vote so the young software engineers coming up who haven't seen this yet, when they see it, they can't write software to make sure that everybody can be freed and go do what they need to do. Tell me where I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm wrong all the time. I don't think I'm wrong on this. The whole model's based in unsustainability and slavery. All right. That's all I got for this morning. Do the needful as if one were a spiritual being with brotherly and sisterly feelings of love. Absolutely. And what's needed, right? Right, Ron? What's needed. Most jobs we don't need. I'm going to go on a ledge and say probably 98% of the jobs we don't need. It just keeps the model going. And the dam, we either need to break the dam or rebuild the dam. Something based in freedom and leaving people alone. Most jobs aren't needed. The current meme, Rebecca. Anxiety is real, telling me to chill, just stop. Attempting to control what people say because of anxiety. Yeah. Anxiety is real, right? The whole system is based in anxiety, right? It's based in oppression. It's based in things. When humans aren't free, they do real bad things. And they're supposed to speak bad. All experiences are real. And I mean, I think I see what you're saying is that they get people to target other people instead of the system that made those people. That's why I didn't look at the mass shooting. I really don't care who did it. I know who did it. It was the model. That's who did it. That's who did it. And it's going to happen again because they're not trying to change the model. We're letting foolish people take up gun control and gun rights and walls and ISIS and other things to patch up a system that needs to go away. And most people are lining up to vote for more of it. Remember, it's big pharma. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. If your government, your leader comes to you and they give you a side effect to fight, they're playing. They're playing. And all I see in talking points are side effects. That's all I see. We need to repurpose our existence. Absolutely, Randy, from the core. We need to look out for everybody so the neighbor stops raising mentally ill children that shoot up schools. And we can do it. But the government's not doing it because they actually don't care. They literally don't care because you're going to vote for them. So why would they care? They're doing what they're supposed to do. I'm yelling at you. But you are who you are. I ain't mad at you. Yeah, you are who you are. You were raised to be a slave. It's just some of us are starting to see that, and some of us don't want to do it anymore, and others want to keep it going. We need self-sustaining communities on large lots with no taxation. Keeping is poor. Absolutely. And we can do that, Christine. Do that anytime we want. We got all the software. We can grow all the food. We can build all the houses. The kid 3D printed a Ferrari. You want to drive a Ferrari? What you want? What you want? You want a Lamborghini? Do you want a mansion? Not only can we 3D print the houses, we can print them from hemp so they're natural and sustainable. And you press another button and you add a new wing to your house. You take down that wing, put another one up. We can do all of that and feed everybody. You don't need to grow food. You don't need to be egalitarian. You think government that can fly a drone from Nevada 8,000 miles to bomb some children in another country and fly back, two political parties who are doing that, you think that they can't reallocate the energy, reallocate the resources to actually create a communities where people are free? Of course they can. I've seen it. They just don't want to because they need you to be a slave. Dentistry. There are stem cells that actually grow new tooth without needing filling. Should be a standard practice. Well, right, Kate, that's another good question. And kids who want to be dentists want to do that, right? Kids who want to be surgeons, they know. Well, we know. We can grow organs. We can 3D print organs. Nobody has to die, but they want people to die. Why? Because people dying is sustainable. It's like a mass shooting. It gives you fear. And if it gives you fear, then you'll go to work. You'll fight for more health care. You'll do all the things the system tells you to do instead of stopping and asking the question, well, if you can 3D print organs, how come you're only giving them to the wealthy? How come you're not reallocating resources to print 3D organs for people who are dying as opposed to spending the money to go bomb other countries and go to space? See, that's what people with passion ask. People who just want to do the job for money, they don't ask those questions. Cyborg, and that's how we get Skynet. Yes, Daniel, and that is the future. That's the future. The future is we get our act together or we wait for the robots to kill us. The funny thing is I think the robots will kill the elite too. I think they got a way out there. I don't think they got a way out of this. Let me see. We need to see comments so we can learn from each other. Yeah, Christine, I'll get the comments fixed tomorrow. I got to spend some time with it. Like I said, this was all new software. I thought I had it going last night. That's why things jacked up on me the other day. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money on this, but I spent a little bit of money to make it work. So it's not the best software, but it works. But they flipped it on me. They flipped the script on me yesterday. That broke the YouTube. So I apologize to YouTube. I had to upload the video yesterday, but it's now live again. I just got to get that comment cog on. Keeping the status quo. Yes, Celia, that's all they want. They want to keep the status quo because the status quo, even though it's unsustainable, it's beneficial for them. The dam is literally not going to break because they keep patching it up with more jobs, more jobs, more jobs, more jobs, and it's all useless. It's all based in inefficiencies of ignoring innovation or just using innovation for massive corporations to make more money or governments to go bomb and kill more people. I would so love to tell you you're freaking wrong, but you're so right. I think I am, Sandra, but I don't think it's me either. I think that they've known this stuff for a long time. You know, whether you look at the gurus and even some of the politicians know this, and then they say it in between the cracks. But I think when we start to put together, this is the matrix. We either want to keep the matrix that's trying to kill us, enslave our children, or we grow up. We do what Brother Ron says. We find love and we start doing loving things. We start acting loving instead of going on social media and comment sections fighting other people because they were born in a different place and we can't get out of our own slave mind to fight them. We got to get out of our birth and start having a purpose on this planet. Get a purpose. If your purpose is your birth, you're a fool. We love you to death, but you're a fool because they're going to use you and abuse you because you're so naive and gullible that you can't see the code within the matrix. We can free everybody. Our mother will cleanse before AI destroys us all. Love and heal and save even the lost child. I hope so, Daniel. I think a whole lot of things control a lot of this. I don't know how it all goes, and I don't know how all that stuff stitches together, but we always do seem to make it. I'm just at this point where I'm like, y'all, we need to stop with the jobs. We need to stop with the careers. These are industries based in keeping problems and not solving. We need to solve. The biggest problem we need to solve is we need to get more human beings out of their job so we can get them doing important things, not working for corporations trying to survive and pay a mortgage, but actually doing something that's beneficial, which is thought, love, or creativity. All right, that's my message for today. But they've always been working on the humonkeys. So China did it, but from a philosophical perspective, they've always been doing it. They want the dumb American brainwashed brain, the enslaved citizen, slave job career mind on the body of a monkey or a robot or running in software. But either way, they don't want you to wake up. They want to keep you the way you are. And the only way you get out of that brainwashing is you got to deprogram and reprogram. All right? Stop being 200 lines of code. You can do it in 2. Don't have 500,000 laws. You can do it in 1. Got to get going. This is Gerard. Love y'all to death. I am out of here. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye. out. Miss it. Oh, I didn't share it. That's a problem. What?